When Bob Iger took back over as Disney CEO, there were a lot of people that thought, oh, yes, we're finally saved. Bob Iger's returning. Get out, Bob Chapek. He was so terrible for business, as Disney stock had fallen nearly 50% in 2022. They thought it would turn around. They thought things would be different. They thought things would change. But instead, that hasn't happened. And in fact, as we sit here today, things might be worse for the Walt Disney Company than we've seen in over a decade. And in fact, its stock is nearly at a decade low, sitting at $81 per share with no bounce back in sight, with investors getting very bearish on Disney as they think the slide's only going to continue. And why would they think anything different? Look at what we've seen just in the past couple of weeks. It seems like every single week, every single month, there's more bad news for Disney, whether it's at the box office or streaming or now cable television, or even when it comes to the crisis that their PR teams are having right now. Disney lists $330,000 crisis PR job after CEO insults striking actors and writers. And it's not just that. Bob Iger's public enemy number one when it comes to the striking writers and actors. That certainly is true. But it's not just that they need crisis management for. It's everything. It's the box office failures. We've talked about this relentlessly. Magic is over at Disney with $900 million lost on recent releases, including The Little Mermaid. This didn't even count Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, just so you know. It's only gotten worse for them since all these articles made the rounds. What about the last quarterly earnings report? Oh, that's right. Disney lost almost 12 million subscribers around the world, and they lost another $500 million on streaming. They also told us that they were struggling with attendance at their theme parks. And now, what are we hearing about said streaming service? That's right. There's a lawsuit now against Disney, not the first one, and maybe not the last, from investors alleging that Disney lied about how successful their Disney Plus streaming service actually is. Fraudulent scheme. Disney sued by investors over allegedly hiding Disney Plus losses. Investors sued Disney over alleged fraudulent scheme that involved the company hiding losses from their streaming platform, Disney Plus. All of these things just continuing to pile on top of each other. And then the dagger came just the other day when cable companies are now standing up to Disney and telling them to fuck off, saying, we don't need you as much as you need us. You're losing money. You're losing revenue in every aspect of your business. We're losing money because people are cutting the cable because they don't want your shitty programming anymore. And we're not going to be bullied by Disney. Cable TV giants Charter Spectrum has stuck a dagger into Bob Iger with Disney and ESPN on the ropes. This is from Fortune magazine, guys. Like, everybody is realizing the perilous ground that Disney's walking on right now. It just gets worse and worse. Oh, and by the way, their newest, what they thought would be big smash hit on Disney Plus, Ahsoka, is failing. Has far worse ratings than Obi-Wan Kenobi and can't even match the ratings of the failure that was Mando Season 3, which is already a big fall off from the previous highs for that series. Everywhere you look, there are problems for Disney. They need more. They should be paying a crisis PR manager way more than $300,000 a year with all the bullshit they're going to have to handle. This doesn't even count the ongoing fight with the state of Florida that Disney has because they wanted to stand up for the rights of teachers to sexualize kindergartners. That's what Disney did. And a lot of people have not forgotten that. A lot of people will not forget that. And until they make a wholesale change at this company, Bob Iger and everybody associated with Disney, they're going to have a lot of things to answer to, including to their shareholders who are pissed after a decade worth of gains have been wiped off the map because this company decided to get overtly political.